Let's get on with it. Okay, it's Friday, and we're just going to have this. Despite the fact that I'm actually aiming for a 3 hours 30 time, I'm going to try, I'm going to try to be a little bit more relaxed, shall we say? I don't really care if I get it. I just want to see how far I get. Well, not how far I get. I'm going to finish it whatever happens, but I want to try to, not get too angry if things fuck up. I'll try to learn from those bad experiences. And the reason I'm doing it is that I did say that I was going to stream tonight, but with the amount of work that I had today, I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to. But things kind of worked out okay. I was doing a jumbo general knowledge thing. I had the grid filled yesterday, but none of the clues written, and I thought it was probably going to take a long time today. It actually wasn't that bad. I was also expecting, although it's kind of coincidental that it happened, that editing for the Christmas jumbo thing that I'm doing this year for the Sunday Times had to be kind of around now, and it just so happened that it was today. But the great thing is there were only three very, very small tweaks to make to the clues. It wasn't even a case of, it wasn't anything wrong. It was just making a few minor adjustments. So that was done nice and quickly. And then I got to thinking, hey Jackson, hello there friend. Then I got to thinking about a couple of sections on this where it's not really a case of improvement. Well, yeah, sorry, the end result will be an improvement. I was just kind of thinking of some of the strats that I've been using, and I thought it's not really necessary. A notable one. Well, I'll mention the minor one first. In the wharf area, I tend to be fairly obsessive about picking up a brick and saving it. Where I think the way that it behaves on 109, I'm better to collect that brick. Hey Leah, hello. No, I didn't. Leah, how are you? I tend to pick up a brick in the wharf area and try to save it to use on the soldiers on the bridge after we've met Marlene. Because of the way that 109 behaves, the guy that's closest to the office door always seems to get a shot. So I'm inclined to try picking up the brick and use it on him if I can get a fairly early lock on. Now that does mean I sacrifice the brick on the bridge, but I can still go for the backup strat there of hitting the first soldier and then just take the time, just have that little pause to collect the bottle, run diagonally, crouch for a moment, and then hopefully be able to use that on the soldier if I have to. Now the other section is a little bit more. It was kind of a self-kick moment, in the downtown fight where you've got the clicker and the four runners to deal with. I always seem to be unnecessarily obsessive about collecting the melee weapon and the brick before we sort of go up and they use that photocopier to keep the door open, that section. I don't need to. There is absolutely no need to collect the brick and the melee weapon at that point, because when I do need them later on, I've already had plenty of chances to collect on the way. Hello there, Natter. So I will do what most of the speedrunners do. I'll complete that combat, go to the kind of into the second half of that room and do the restart encounter, which has the advantage of placing me by the cabinet, the trolley thing that you move, and also it puts Tess and Ellie up at that point, so you don't have to wait for them. So that's what I'm going to do. There might be other areas, other sections of the game where I do something different, but they will be more kind of try out, and I may not need to adapt to anything. So let's just see how we go. Got no idea what the timing is. Oh, one thing I should mention. A couple of streams ago, I tried using an online stopwatch thing, and it was a bit crap. I didn't realise it because obviously what I would do is set the stopwatch going and then, switch the tab to the game, to my YouTube stream, so I can see the chat. When you do that, it stops the timer, so it's a bit useless. So we'll just kind of guess, and I'll see what the time is on the VOD later on. So let's treat this as a kind of a run. Like I said, I'm not too asked whether or not it works properly.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
I'm just going to try a couple of
Uncle
different
Tommy?
things and see
Hello?
how it goes. There are still plenty of sections that can go badly for me. The winter section of the cabin resort can be pretty terrible.
What was that all about?
I actually half expect it now. Hi, Netta. Netta, I only ever
Dad?
play on easy. You know that.
Daddy?
It's my lack of skill what does that. I have actually completed the game on Survivor, but it took a long time, and I really don't fancy doing a massive long stream. I think what I did with the Survivor run is it took 2 streams to do it.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very kind of you, Jackson, who started now.
Did anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the door.
Hello, Sarah.
Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Cougars. Something right with them. I think there's...
Yeah, it doesn't hurt the giraffe, does it? Giraffe is completely unaffected by flame, even though it burns. You can see the flames all over it.
Jimmy! Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. And we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on.
Yes, I think playing on harder difficulties is great for just for the challenge. And in all honesty,
You have any idea what's going on
I
out
think the
there?
majority of viewers probably prefer harder difficulties as well. But you have to play according to what you're comfortable with.
Just please go.
And the other thing as well is if you're playing, if you want to stream in story mode, you want people to enjoy the story, then easy is far better for that because you're far less likely to have to repeat sections.
Thanks.
No cell phone. No radio.
And while I just said that I think the majority of viewers probably prefer harder difficulties, I'm one of the... I might be in a minority, but I'm one of those people who, if they're watching somebody playing a really difficult section on something like Survivor or Grounded, and they keep getting killed, they keep having to restart, I can only take it for so long.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the south. Now they're going on about the east coast and west coast. Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that son of a bitch made it out.
I'm sure he did.
Were we sick?
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine, trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy. You see what I see? Someone else will come along.
Should have helped him.
idea.
We could just backtracking. Tommy!
Holy shit! It just happened.
What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Yes, I saw it.
God damn it.
Turn here, turn here.
Come on.
On a casual run, I'd do that, I think. As long as I know that Amy's not watching. But on a run like this, obviously, I want to conserve what I have.
I can't fucking drive through them, Joe! Back up there! They're behind me, too! There! Hold on! Go!
I mean, one thing I've never tried, and I'm kind of tempted to do it at some point, is see what happens if you throw Molotovs at your NPCs.
Hey,
Get back, man. Get back.
And what was the result? Oh, okay. They just shake it off.
Dad?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand. What is it?
My leg hurts.
Oh, baby.
It's bad.
You're gonna need to run.
Keep us safe.
Okay, townsfolk, let's see how useless you can be. Oh, it's her again. She gets in my way, I'm going to kick her ass so hard. Somebody is going to run in front of me. I knew that was going to happen. Thankfully, they didn't quite get in front. They did.
We're gonna get out of this.
Well, that was nice and quick.
Through the alley! Go! He's dead! God damn it!
We're almost there. We're almost there, baby.
They're getting through the fence!
It was too far back.
Keep going! Find a way out of here! Come on! Go! Move it! Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun him!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there! Hurry!
I could tell by the audio file there that he was way behind me.
He's gonna be fine. We're almost there.
You're getting closer. Dad?
So, sorry guys, no cutscenes tonight.
Wait, are you serious?
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for...
Ah yes,
outside
I've
work.
given that some thought, Nata.
Oh, that's such crap.
And it's not something that I predict,
I'll make
but
sure
it's
they tell
something, it's more a case of what I would like to see. I'd like to see fewer infected in part 2 and more human enemies. It kind of makes sense in the storytelling from it kind of makes more sense from a storytelling aspect, and it makes logical sense as well, but of course it's a work of fiction, so you never know.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
Because we will have, we'll probably have military, although not necessarily, but we could have military, hunters, fireflies,
Seems like more people
seraphites.
Just means more people are sneaking.
So you've got at least 4 groups of people in conflict with each other. I just don't think we need that many infected.
Alright, drive on through.
What's your business?
Will I get past the hallway guy?
Visiting a friend. Alright, move on through. Thanks.
It doesn't matter, but I haven't managed that for a long time. Haven't really been trying.
Looks like the coast is clear. Come on.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
Well, the humans could be recovering a little bit. You know, if, as would make sense, the infected are
They're gonna
dying out,
close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
then the human race can start to recover.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
Yeah, it's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene? She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The only thing I'm hoping that they don't do,
Good man.
you can understand if they
Hey, you stay out
would,
of
just
trouble,
for
right?
pure
Military's gonna be out in
gameplay
force soon.
purposes,
Yeah, see you around.
is to introduce some kind of super bloater, you know, something even bigger than the bloater. I wouldn't go for it, it wouldn't make
Marlene
sense,
looking for Robert?
because, you know, here we are
Sound
20 years after the
Better find
infection,
him
and the
before the
biggest that we have
fireflies
is the
get
bloater. Why would there be anything bigger than that? Kind of just a bit silly.
This is us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like
It's
to
the other
hear.
way round, Leah. Well, sorry, no, it's not the other way round. We do know that the population is down to 10% of what it was,
Joel, give me a hand with this.
but that means that the infected are kind of running out of prey. Yes, they do.
Y'all take it easy out there.
Yeah, you see it in a number of places. They've kind of disintegrated and just become fungal growths on walls.
God, this place reeks. I need to watch what they throw away down here. There be light. Let's grab our gear.
Not a lot of ammo.
Make your shots count.
You know, like anything else, like any other organism, they have to feed somehow, and their brains are programmed to only feed on human beings. You know, even those that used to be vegetarians when they were proper living people are no longer vegetarians, they eat people. And if you haven't got people to eat,
All right, Texas. Boost me up.
then you're a bit
You ready?
stuffed.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're not stuffed, you're empty actually.
Come on.
Okay, Nata. We'll be here for about the next 3¼ hours or something like that. Or 3½ if it goes really badly. Always possible.
Be careful.
When am I not?
That a trick question?
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere. Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Well, they'd have to. They'd have to eat, Leah, because, you know, it's everything needs sustenance if it's going to continue to survive, and if they are, we are talking about living things.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else. through here. You think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload. Hold up. Spores.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
Coming out of something. Stay alert.
We should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it. Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Come back.
Right, so the tactic that I tried last night here definitely doesn't work.
How you want to handle it?
Don't know which way I'm facing now. Good God.
All right.
That's slightly disorienting.
Let's hope so.
Let's head back into the city.
Why they're runners in Billstown? I don't quite understand.
Cover the entrance.
I got it.
Not quite sure why there wouldn't be. I mean, if you're talking about how can they get into Billstown if it's that well protected, then yeah, that's maybe a good point.
Here, pass it to me.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
You didn't want to jump then.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on. Shut it.
Yeah, might just be
Hey, little man.
a weakness in the
Sure this is
defences
true?
somewhere. Don't know.
No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
Come along. Run.
Hey, Tess. Hey, great lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
luck.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look,
Not now. You hear me?
Okay. You touch it, you buy it.
Back off.
It's all good. Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
I suppose if there is a little bit of an oddity in Billstown, it's the fact
There.
that you have runners, clickers, and bloaters. But no stalkers, but stalkers are the intermediate stage between runners and
You come through here?
clickers. So why are there none of them?
He went back to the wharf.
He's there now.
Maybe there are, but we just don't encounter them.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
But remember, this is something... I mean, we're looking at a fantastic story and a fantastic game, but primarily it's a game. It's got to have all the right elements.
Take cover!
So they'll take liberties with what is kind of feasible.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Get asshole!
Houston. Bit shit.
Nicely done, Texas.
No, it wasn't nicely done at all. It was scrappy. I didn't get the headshot, and to be honest with you, I don't really expect to get the headshot there. I was hoping I might get some ammo though, but not to be.
Give me your hand. There you go.
The other thing I do expect is to get quite held up in these next two combat sections, because the speedrunner strats are they're just better than I can do. So I'll be hoping for a headshot. Actually, I usually do get this headshot.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Right. Where did he go? Okay. Oh, I don't need that. I mean, he just wasn't there at all, was he?
Let's search the area.
Right, so this will be scrappy, because it always is. One thing I can't seem to do here is actually get the headshots. Where did he go? Whoa!
Holy shit!
I mean, you couldn't have been anywhere else, but... Oh, no, you're not going to give me an ammo, are you? Wow.
He's over here!
Let's do this.
Anything? Yeah.
We should have brought more people.
Oops.
Slow us down.
Right, so I have to use my old idea here, except that I'm going to pick up the brick, but I'm planning on using it on the guy near the door. There's no guarantee that'll work,
There's our boy.
because generally he gets a shot in as soon as you're visible.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
Let's be smart about this.
Contacts.
Watch yourself, alright? Surround the forest!
Okay, according to plan.
Back, get the fuck back!
I'll say that.
You just want to talk, Robert?
We got fucking nothing to talk
So
about.
I have to remember now, on the bridge,
guns
I've got
out.
to punch the first guy and then pick up the
yourself.
bottle.
He's running.
Ready for the guy on the
Robert?
stairs. I hope that works.
We almost got him. We gotta get out of here. Now.
You want this deal? We gotta move.
Through here. I know a way around this. Come on.
Don't you? Oh, I thought she was going to push me off then. That would have been embarrassing.
Why do you think I'm turning to you guys? Joel, give me a hand with this.
Okay, I am keeping my fingers crossed here because I actually don't like trying to pick up the bottle
Hey.
because I'm in sprint
live.
mode, and just because of my fingers, I'm as likely to miss it.
Hold up.
So, yeah, we'll see what
That's the
happens.
way out. The door under the bridge.
I ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
We need to get to that door.
Did the camera thing again. Shit, really? That wasn't so much to do with the pickup of the bottle, that was just my actual running movement there that wasn't good. I actually didn't have my thumb in the right position to hit the crouch when I needed to,
Where are we going,
so that
Lily?
caused a few problems.
This way. It's not far now.
Wow. Don't usually hear dialogue from the soldiers that
Hey,
far
hold
in.
up.
I'm running on fumes. I'll make it. The place is right up ahead.
Attention. Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization.
The hell are we smuggling?
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Down here.
Okay. Well, we don't need to worry about combat now for a little bit. It's all about picking up whatever we need to pick up. And not missing the restart encounters
Up
and
there.
skip movies,
That'll get
obviously.
us to the north tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
That doesn't seem to be causing me the problems that it used to. The thing about Joel not climbing onto the
Yep.
Fire escape.
Illegal things?
Sometimes.
You ever smuggle a kid before?
No, that's a first. What's the deal with you and Marlene anyways?
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like, 12?
She knew my mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14, not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? They've been gone a long, long time.
So instead of just staying in school, you decide to run off and join the Fireflies, is that it? Think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling?
Marlene wanted to do
Okay.
it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second, for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be
Oh,
choosers.
so this is actually a nice,
Hope there's someone
easy
like
section
this.
that's coming up now.
Someone will
The only
be
thing
on
that can go wrong is doing things like missing the jumps. Hey there, KK. Thank you for joining us.
Come on.
Welcome. Ooh, I was very close to missing that. Sort of had my thumb just touching the triangle, and I thought it's going to be too early.
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
She said there's some fireflies that traveled all the way from another city.
I'm good,
Girl
enjoying
must be
coffee.
important. What is the deal with you? You some
Just
big
finished
wig's
coffee.
daughter or something?
Want another coffee?
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take? If everything goes as planned, we should put your feet on the field.
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pressing the triangle. Got no triangle prompt. Oh, you bitch. You utter bitch. Hey, Cruz.
Hold up.
Yeah,
So,
indeed.
All right, we're good. Come on
That's
up.
something that happens. You got no control when that happens. It just does. There are a few sections where your triangle prompt just
Step.
doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, thank you for that, but I do wish that I was streaming via Twitch, using me Streamlabs, but it doesn't work. So I'm back to basic PS4 streaming, but, you know, there you go. That's life. At least it's streaming.
Follow me. Take cover.
So I didn't get the plank launch earlier on, which means that I should get this one.
God damn it. They're everywhere. Let's see.
Just like that. Will I get the corner jump? No, I will not get the corner jump. Not the full corner jump, anyway. I will get the full corner jump. Oh my gucking fod. Now, that's a rarity. Clip that. I can't clip that, unfortunately, but... there you go. Now, I don't really need to pick up the brick here, but it's a habit. It's not a significant slowdown. You're talking about a second at the most. Which, in my world of speed running, in inverted commas, of course, speed running, is nothing. I didn't pick it up. Oh well, fine. You can't see a bloke with a flashlight here. Soldiers, you are a bit crap, aren't you?
Pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
Acknowledge. Get to your vehicle.
So, nothing major coming up now until the downtown fight. All nice and simple-ish.
Calling us back. Return to the wall. You heard the man. Clear them out. Let's go. Let's go.
We're back on the wangs again.
Holy moly. I guess this is what these buildings look like up close. It's so damn tall. What the hell was that?
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away, though.
Are we safe?
For now. Come on.
Now, there's a speedrunner's disagreement there. Anthony says that's slower. P-Dub... Sorry, yeah, P-Dub uses that strat, so you've got to assume that he regards it as being slightly quicker.
Hey, Tess?
Me, I just do it because the control is easier.
God damn it. Clicker.
Jeez. What's wrong with its face?
But years of infection will do to you.
So what, are they blind?
Sort of. They see using sound.
Like bats?
Like that.
The building feels like it's about to fall apart. Watch your head.
Missed that.
Give me a hand with this.
Okay, scripted damage here. And I'll do what I usually do. I'll get Tess boosted up and then just go and collect the alcohol. I don't bother with the restart encounter here because
You alright?
there is actually more risk of me hitting the wrong button.
Search for supplies.
And what it saves is a second or so. And, you know, in my world, that's just not significant.
It's clear. Come on, Ellie.
Hitting door jams on the way through doesn't help. Oh, got extra ammo. I'll have that.
Come on, big guy. Give me your hand. Let's go.
Clickers?
Shit. Go.
So, like I said, in this downtown fight that's coming up, I'll get the guys killed and then just go to where I need to go and do a restart encounter. I'm not going to pick up another brick. I'm not going to pick up the melee weapon to replace the damaged one. I don't need to. I also don't see a great advantage with doing the restart there. You know, by the time you pulled this thing out of the way, it'd come down anyway. So.
Here you go, ladies.
All right. Come on.
Don't know why I did that. That was
That's
totally
crazy.
Pointless. Totally
Just
pointless.
Don't look down.
Are you serious?
Well, in that case, I'll just use it as an extra bit of insurance for the next bit, but I'm going to be fine. I'm just annoyed with myself. I shouldn't have made that up.
Come on, Ellie. Yeah. You're okay.
Don't you dare get stuck. He's done that before. Game is trying to mess around with me now. That is actually genuinely a glitch. That's not positioning or anything like that. I got you first. Cough. Put me in not the best position, I have to say. Don't you dare. That had me worried. Because I don't usually do that, I was wondering... I almost expected it to crash then. Tess, don't walk away. Open the door, please.
Tess, go.
Alright, hold on.
I will pick that gun up. Joel? Okay. Are you ready? You didn't... Get out of it. Get out of it!
Doing alright?
Yeah. We're doing great. Now, so for the brick strat down here, I don't have a brick at the moment. But the reason I didn't pick one up is, of course, I can pick up a brick as I start the section.
You want to take it easy.
You're the one.
And you always brush me off.
Well, won't this time.
That was great driving.
Through here.
So this time I'm not picking up that Molotov there. I'll pick it up here. So you don't get the animation. And I am going to throw the brick. Because on the previous couple of runs that I've done, for some obscure reason, it hasn't prevented the spawning of the clicker by the gate, so... And remember, I can pick up another brick here. I always take the precaution of just going into a crouch there again. I have, for some reason, very occasionally, if I don't crouch at that point, and it's a bit of an oddity, it will cause an alert. Go on. Thanks, Tess. Oh my word. Tess, you're brilliant.
We actually made it.
Everyone okay?
Yes. Let's move.
Guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Where is the point at which I can do some crafting?
Climb on up.
Well, he's very quick on the crafting anyway, so... And I can only make one up, so that'll do. So that saved... that used a second or so.
Maybe we can cut through here.
Yeah, that worked out great last time. Sorry.
What? I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
They're coming.
I know.
Okay, that's good. Go. You got something on your shoe. Gross.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got to use... I have to use my strat here of the brick on the clicker, because it's the by far the quickest way of getting through, but it's not the most reliable. Thanks, game.
All right, watch your head. Sorry, go.
So my next crafting opportunity is going to be when Ellie opens the gate in Bill's town.
I'll make my way around.
And I will lose a tiny little bit of time there because I both need to use the shiv door and also craft. So it won't be the case that I can absolutely make it coincide with her. Look, see? Triangle prompt, just not working. It simply did not work. And it does that for me all the time now. I was absolutely mashing the triangle before I got there. Only seems to be at that point. Weird.
Stand back. Good.
She's going to block me. That's why I don't like the restart encounter there. Oops. Thanks, Tess.
There we go. Home stretch, Tess.
Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
Look, it looks like it's shallow on the right side. Follow me.
I'm glad Marlene hired you guys.
What do you mean?
I know you guys are getting paid for this, but I'm trying to save face.
Yeah, sure thing.
No, I didn't keep a brick. That's alright. It's not a problem at all. All I need here is one molly.
We'll go upstairs. We'll probably get up from there. Just keep pushing forward.
Target neutralized. She took out 2 of my men.
Tess.
What's the trick for not pausing there? What's the trick for him not stopping?
I got this.
Holy shit.
I don't know how he didn't die, because the one further away from him did. It's kind of weird.
We're gonna go through that hole. Stay down. I don't know how many more there are.
One of them was a kid. Doesn't matter. They took out after today, it's all Firefly shit behind us.
What happened again?
There's stairs over there.
Stay low.
Bitch. That was all caused by the controller just getting the left 2 bounced on my leg. Or the left 2 button hitting my leg, that's why that happened. Minor inconvenience, more concerned about losing a few seconds there, as if.
No target. I repeat, no target.
I only like mine.
Copy that.
How the hell are you breathing in this stuff?
I wasn't lying to you.
You spot him? No, place is empty.
I know you're here. We'll figure something out.
So here I will use the roof of this carriage. Just because I don't like the way that Joel has this tendency to stop swimming in the water.
Charlie?
Now jump off. It's good. And what we should find now, if my theory works correctly, is that Ellie will be exactly where we want her to be. She won't go wandering off to the far end of the platform.
Look, it still works.
She did. Right, so that's a dead theory.
Get on.
Really?
But that's the first time.
Okay.
In fairness, that is the first time that she's done that.
Be careful.
I got you.
I'd love to know what Joel sticks on there. He won't move for ages. It's that very, very slow movement to the left, and then he kind of jerks forward. It's a bit odd.
I got it. All right. Let's get out of here. Now there we go.
Yeah, so like I said, we've got
maybe
a
Baxter
restart
go through
encounter
here.
as we jump off the roof. Then we open the
What?
shiv door,
Nothing. It's just.
boost Ellie over,
I've never seen anything like
raid
this.
behind the shiv door, and
Woods?
hopefully have time to
Never walked in the woods.
craft.
Kinda cool.
You know, I think if Ellie opens that gate while we're crafting, we're only talking about a few seconds.
Why don't you just take me back to my room?
If she was up to the task, why'd she drop you off on us?
And maybe she's better now.
Kid, I don't mean to upset you, but Your friend's chances of survival weren't too high to begin with.
She's a lot tougher than you think.
It don't matter. 'Cause I doubt I can get either one of us back
Whoa,
into the
look.
city in one piece. Trust me. I wish there was some other option.
Went a little bit further than I wanted to there, but that's not a problem.
There we go.
Oh, for God's sake, controller! The silly thing is, I'm deliberately placing it so it's kind of... My leg is right in the middle of it, so that L2 button shouldn't really
It's a good drop.
foul in the way that it does.
Alright. Shit. Let's jam from the other side.
Here, boost me up.
It's not such a good idea.
Well, I can't boost you up. How else are we gonna get over there?
Alright, come here. Give me your foot. Now listen, you just open it, okay? Nothing else.
Sure thing.
Easy, easy.
So I didn't craft, but I did manage to get another molly, which is... that will do for the time being.
So let's say we get a car from this buddy of yours. Then what?
Well, then we go find Tommy.
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more importantly, he was a firefly. He'd know where to take you.
Okay.
He lives far from here, which is why we need the car. Jesus!
Whoa, Natalie. What the hell is that?
That would be one of Bill's traps.
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
That's putting it lightly.
What's the deal with this guy?
Okay, try and get the plank
He helped us smuggle stuff into
right
the city.
here.
He knows how to find things.
Actually, that was nearly totally shit, wasn't it?
Watch your step, you'll be fine.
Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again.
Here.
The triangle prompt was there, and I hit it. And the game said, "Oh, I'm not allowing you to have that triangle prompt. Go away. Triangle prompt is mine."
It's all clear, come on up.
Alright.
Silent clicker time. Even the Leah's gone now. Fuck me. Well, this is going well. It's good though, because it means if it does fuck up, I can just end the stream. There's good things in every bad situation. And it's likely to fuck up in the Bill's trap.
Oh, man.
Now listen. Bill ain't exactly the most stable of individuals. So when we get there, you let me do the talking. You understand? You gotta be clear on this. You don't take too kindly to strangers.
Alright.
Come on.
God damn it, Bill! Another one of Bill's stupid traps. There, that fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Oh, at least I don't have to talk.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it!
Also, nobody needs to watch me do this really shit.
Shit, here they come.
Wow. Oh, for God's sake, man! Now I'm fucking angry. God, that was so fucking awful.
Take time, Ellie.
Hold on.
He says to himself.
You alright?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. Damn it.
Come on. Not running.
Hurry!
Oh, come on, fucking load! Fuck's sake. Well, that'll punish me. Prepare for not much ammo. That's such shit. Oh wait, well, I wasn't expecting 18, but...
Which way? Run, Ellie. Damn. Where's that goddamn key?
Guys, behind us.
Bill, come on! Bill, they're coming through the door!
All right. Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Thank you. Ellie, take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty.
Found everything you need?
We're good. All right, Ellie, come on.
Don't leave the door open.
I got it.
We have to cross to the other building. Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Just stay with me.
Check that,
Can't believe you agreed to this bullshit, Bill. What you should have done was just left.
No, he never gets out of the way on
What kind
those
of
there
trouble
now.
are you in?
But I did
Where
have
the
to double
hell's
check
Tess?
if I'd got a brick then.
What are you delivering? That little brat?
Haha. Fuck you too.
Oh. You know, I hope you know what you're doing.
Kidding me with this guy?
Where are we going, Bill?
Go inside.
Oh, I didn't mean to take care of that. Relax, it's nothing. So, you didn't answer my question about Tess. Yeah, I thought the two of you were inseparable.
She's busy.
Right, please, please, please be an effective Molotov this time.
So, why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my God, you're a genius. I mean, the whole time, why on earth hadn't I thought about fixing one of these cars?
No, there's that one over there. It's not moving in.
Don't be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their batteries are dead.
You done?
I may still get lucky and it's just that one. No!
Only ones making new car batteries
Look
are
at that. Just look at that. I can't tell if that clicker is on fire. It's not. That was shit.
All right. You gotta check the barricades again. You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? Taking all
So
the
I've got,
supplies from the warehouse.
I've got one, Molly. Okay.
Then it'll take
Bill?
Joel. This way.
Hey there, Chair. And that's it. Back. Yay, people have come back. There was only me for about 15 minutes. For some reason. Well, obvious reason.
You picked a hell of a place to hole up, didn't you?
But welcome back, dudes.
As bad as those things are, at least they're predictable.
Normal people scare me.
Nothing.
Right down here.
Yeah, it's going all right, mate. It's going all right. It's been a good run so far. Not had any mistakes.
Before we go any further, I got something I gotta
Maybe a couple of spots that were very slightly slower than they needed to be, but nothing disastrous. I was all by myself. Yeah.
You gotta be really
Tried not to
careful.
talk
This
to
thing
myself,
blows,
but
it shreds anybody standing nearby.
I did it a little bit. Mostly because I got angry in the Bill's trap section, which, although nothing disastrous happened, it just wasn't done very well. The thing that surprised me was the fact that I still came out with loads of ammo, which I don't think I deserved, but I'll take it.
A few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. It plows right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with the battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo. I wanted to get it, but it seemed too dangerous with all the infected on that part of town. Fuck it.
I'll keep the bow and arrow.
What if it's damaged?
Those trucks are like...
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, because if nothing else, you're kind of shouting at the game, aren't you? Okay, I know this is not a speedrun strat, but I just like to have... I like to have shit.
Touching anything.
At least I can make up another... Can I make up another bomb? I can't remember if I can. I probably can't. No, I can't.
Time to sack up.
But it doesn't really matter. This is the bit that does matter. I want Bill to not get screwed.
Ellie, come on.
And it's 50-50. No way of controlling it.
There's a school.
You can influence it a little bit by
Ready?
melee hitting one of the clickers at the top, but it's still no guarantee. You can still get caught.
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
I'm on it.
He's done it. Bill, you could use a hand over there, and you know what? I'm going to fucking kill you. Yeah, well, Bill, you're just a useless twat, aren't you?
I think that's it.
Good job.
Ain't really clear yet.
Oh, man.
Honestly. Right, Bill. At least open the gate.
Hold up.
Yeah?
I got a key for that gate. I suggest we move quietly.
Easy, easy.
Oh, Bill actually killed one. Good man, Bill.
This way. It's tight on the other side.
Shut up. Shut up.
What about going through here?
Very careful.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
There's more of those clicker things inside the house.
They ain't seen us yet. You stay down.
Careful.
Funny, Bill.
I think we're good.
No.
Come on. It's the triangle prompt. It's the triangle prompt
We're all
again.
fine. Let's just keep
It is actually a problem. Now, I've had this a few times on the run so far. The triangle prompt hasn't responded. That's got to be 3 or 4 times now.
Give me a hand with this. What'd I tell you? There's that truck sticking out of the school right there. Come on.
So I've got 1 single hit kill with the melee weapon, and
Try not to make a sound.
quite a few multiples. Oh my god! Didn't expect him there. Did not expect him to be so close.
Well, that was easier than
Anything? Nope.
They must be holed up somewhere else.
Bitches.
Well, let's not test our luck.
It's quite weird.
How
In
do we get inside?
109, I don't think I've ever had this wave of runners dropping any ammo.
Don't get killed up there.
Thanks, Bill.
But it should be alright. I'll probably get loads of it dropped in this section.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck. Go, 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 you two, go!
Like fucking...
Let's sneak out the back.
Anything? No. This will be fun. Glad you can make it, Bill. Okay, got a bit more there, so that's not too bad. Let me just check something. Yeah, I'm fine. Go on, get off.
Help me open this.
All right, ready? More on the way. Barricade the door.
This ain't gonna hold up for long.
Freako, please do a thing there. That is Bill. I want to see that as Bill.
Stay away from it. Gotta get up there.
Can't climb these walls with all the infected around.
What was up with that big guy?
He's been infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Biology lesson. Can we get the fuck out of here, please? Let's go, people.
Oh, yeah, faster than usual. Now, the only problem with this second wave is that each of these runners gets enormous invincibility frames. So there's no point in trying to punch them out or anything as they land.
Fucking hate those things.
All right, you got him. Let's go. Come on up.
Because what I used to do was, like, to save ammo, was let each one land and then try to punch it out. But you have to wait about 10 seconds, 10 or 15 seconds, before their invincibility frames go. Kind of really, really weird. I always forget that ammo there. Yeah, it's the wrong ammo thing. So, but we're fine.
We should probably search the house. I'm sure there's more supplies.
It's a good idea.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Now this doesn't work for me. I think this is a 1.9 thing. It's a patch thing. What you can do, certainly on unpatched, is you take a single revolver or pistol shot over here.
Hey, good job, kid.
Bill, not helping.
And what you expect to happen is that it stops these guys from spawning in. There's only one there, but it doesn't seem to work on patched.
Back to the truck. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Hey, around that house, you're right.
Oh, funny as fuck. He's still alive, by the way. that was funny. No, I've got other things to do first, mate. Oh, I did actually pick them all up. I did have more things to do. Fine. I thought that there's, I think 3 bits of ammo in the back of that truck there, and I thought I'd only picked 2 of them up.
Hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well that means the infected hear it too. Get the fucking... Go, boy!
Yeah, I've got the same situation here. I haven't got the rifle selected. That's going to spoil things a bit here. It means that I've got to take out the last guy and change over to the rifle very, very quickly, which I can't really do.
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Hey. Watch out!
Stay down! There he is!
Where is he? Come on, get through the window.
All right. I think that's the last of them.
So clumsy.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. We need to get the hell out of here.
Got the brick, haven't I? No, I haven't. Alright,
You
might
know
as
the
well get
drill.
brick.
Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Roger that.
All right, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
So I'm going to use my slightly different strat here. I actually think it's very slightly wasteful, but it's quick, and I'm going to use the molly on the 3 guys on the bus.
Okay, go!
If nothing else, it saves rifle ammo, and that can't be a bad thing.
All right, I got it.
Look. What did you know
Know what?
about the ambush?
I've been on both sides.
Ah, missed it.
Take it however you want.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here. Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
What about you let me go first?
Don't do that.
Down.
I do try to angle him so he doesn't get caught on that stuff, but it seems like I don't do it very well.
Better get down.
Where did you learn to shoot? Hey, you see that? Ah! Ah!
That bridge looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
So, although it used up a molly, the great thing is it's left me with loads of rifle ammo, which I think is more valuable.
This place has been abandoned for a while now.
Yeah, me too. Just keep it down as we go into this area.
I was trying to turn then, and it just wouldn't do it.
You head honcho.
Same bullshit talk. Well, I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the exits, it says we can set up a large perimeter. What is that really gonna do?
What the hell was that?
What? What is it?
Weird animation.
Up with that plank.
Down.
Get out of here.
There's more of them.
The only frustrating thing, well, it's the most frustrating thing about 109 is that the brick trick in the hotel doesn't work.
All right.
So you have to just be patient and wait by that window until the dialogue is finished.
There's our bridge. We're a little closer. I think.
But it's crafting time, so it's usable.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
Not great.
What the hell? Oh, this place is bad.
What was that all about?
Get on. We're cutting through the hotel.
Okay.
Serve that plank.
All right. Now you just need to find a way up. Do you think
That was
those are gone?
slightly wasteful there. I did just say that it was a crafting opportunity waiting by the window over here.
Clear, Ellie. Come on
Really
down.
is what I should have saved that,
Fancy.
all of that swapping and crafting for, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, in my world of speed running, it's not seconds that make the difference. It's kind of 20 or 30 seconds here and there. In truth, whatever I will actually set my own record. I will set the speed running one-handed record.
I'm on it.
Nobody can take that off me. I've invented my own category.
Watch your step.
Playing with one hand. And I am the winner. In the absence of competition. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Everything's kind of low. Oh, hang on. Don't want that. I want that. Thank you.
I bet you're not. We done here?
I got on the floor to check, man.
Check for what? I ain't seen a clicker in weeks.
That's because we're thorough.
Because you can't even go mad here and say throw a molly at those two. It still causes an alert. Okay, broken arrow time. Guaranteed broken arrow. See what I mean?
Let's see where this goes.
It's gonna be a tight fit, but come on.
Just in case.
Okay, so well sorted for gear, which is good.
You find me something to climb on. Here we go.
One thing I'd like to improve on this section here is actually going up the ramp after starting the generator. It's all to do with movement. And mine just seems to be rather clumsy. I get caught on things or bang into walls and that kind of thing. Oh, and I could also do with some good swimming mechanics, please. That would be nice of your game.
I'm alright! You okay?
No!
But seeing as the game hasn't got nice swimming mechanics, that's wishful thinking, isn't it?
No! Stay out there! I'll make my way up to you.
I'll try.
So this is where your swimming of Joel, he just tends to stop dead completely. And if he does, best thing to do is use your X button. Because that somehow makes him actually move along as well as try to surface. Yeah, and frustratingly it can take him a long time to get into his crouch position there. Don't know why that is, but it's just a thing. And of course we need the stalkers to behave as well, which is kind of an unpredictable thing. You just kind of accept what it's going to throw at you because it's very RNG-ish.
Damn it.
That doesn't help. What was I telling you? What was I saying? What was I just saying? Thankfully, we got rescued by the stalkers not being in the way, so we didn't actually lose time there. Now, what revolver ammo do I have? Yeah, I've got loads. I can afford to go a bit apeshit here. Oh, you... Actually, I'm kind of glad that he did that. That's helped me out. Stop doing that! That's helped me out a bit. Oh, I thought he was there. Shit. Oh, there he is. I was sure I'd seen some movement over to the left-hand side then. Which is why I headed that way. I might as well have the melee weapon. Right, Financial District is totally unpredictable for me. Leah, welcome back. Were you, no, I'm not going to ask. Okay, I've got what I need. Having 9 shots in that is exceptional. That's kind of a dream result.
We need to get back out, find that bridge.
What about bombs? 2 of those, that's great. Smoke bomb, well, you know. Not going to need smoke bombs for a while. It's more, not so much how many I've got, I'm thinking more about where the crafting opportunities are going to be. You know, crafting is fine, but really you want to kind of do it while you're waiting for something else to happen anyway.
Hey, how about a hand?
You sure you can trust me with that?
Ellie. Push!
Push harder.
So we don't know what's going to happen here.
There, how's that?
It's either going to be
Let's go.
not fast, not compared to the speedrunner fast, but it's either going to be fast for me, or worst case is we have the one guy who kind of disappears and you've got to go hunting for him. Most of the time you do actually know where he is, and he's right at this sort of start point here on the right hand side, which is kind of a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I should have known better. If you're gonna steal, you better make sure you get away with it. Right? I would have done.
There you go.
Bitch. Now you've... Damn it, I've still got one where I didn't want him to be. Oh, damn. Damn. Is that the guy upstairs? Is that the guy at the top who's not been taken out yet? This is what I hate about this. See, Ellie's firing at somebody, but I don't know whether it's the guy up here. It isn't. He's gone. I do hate it when that happens. So I don't know where I'm going now. I've got the feeling. He's outside. Fuck's sake. Come on. See, this is what happens. I've got to go searching for him now. Wow. Nothing. This just kills time. No idea where he is. This is stupid. This is the reverse of a maze. Okay? The maze is simple. It's just open pathways all over the place, and it's the one thing that you're trying to find which just completely disappears. Bitch. That killed everything. Absolutely everything.
Alright, come on down.
So annoying.
Do you know how to switch it off?
I do.
You gotta respect it. This is not good.
Joel,
I'm annoyed.
Okay.
I'm annoyed. In all honesty, compared with some of the runs that I've done in the past, it probably wasn't really that slow.
Hey, do your thing, Ellie.
But that lost at least a minute just trying to find that guy.
Stupid chain is stuck. Hold on.
I am.
There.
Good thinking.
Oh, come on, not again. Don't give me Wednesday night again. It's going to give me Wednesday night again. Sod. Oh, it was all going so well.
Busy couple of days, huh?
Whatever, man. Yeah, no food, old pair of shoes. Yeah, nothing.
Let's go.
Man,
Ain't nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just... Oh, man.
Oh, that's it. Just take your time opening the door, Joel. I really don't mind. Right, 4 shots isn't brilliant here, but I'm not too bothered. I'm actually more concerned that I'm down on health a little bit, which I shouldn't be.
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city.
Now all we need to find is this fucking pickup truck.
You're all right, Ellie. You're fine. Right. Be patient, Dino. Just be patient with this. Few seconds before you take this guy out. Okay, perfect. Nope, not this time.
Too damn close.
The edge of the universe and back.
Not this time.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Savage Starlight.
In fact, one of the guys has just completely disappeared. Not happy with that.
Endurance 5.
Only... Oh, 6 arrows. 6 arrows is fine.
Jeez. I guess this is how it ended for this zone.
What are you talking about, Ellie? Now, a little bit concerned about health here, but I've not got time to health up. And I've only got this one little section to get through.
Sorry, just keep your head down.
So we just hope here. I've got a brick, so that's fine. That could have been nasty. I'll still be okay, but
Some kind of military turret. Stay down.
wow. Wow. Right, I've got to be careful here. That could have gone bad. Time-wise, it didn't affect us, but that could have been nasty.
I think we lost him.
Oh, don't do that. Fucking hell.
Fuck these guys.
Jesus Christ. Just no reason for that to happen.
We're okay. Okay, serious.
Now, I don't think you get health back here, so we'll soon see.
Follow me.
Oh yeah, you get some back. Alright, that's fine.
Don't worry.
Now, I do have time to go and get this because it takes Henry a little while to open the door. He's got to remember the instructions.
There's some bad stuff going on.
But we don't use the shift door.
We gotta be careful. We're right next to one of the lookout
We're not
Oh, for...
related. We're more like
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. I can appreciate that.
Wow. Just wow. Get out of the friggin' way, you little shits. Sam, please die. Oh, actually, you're doing me the favour. So.
Everyone be quiet. Get away from the windows.
My wish is your demise.
We're going. Man, that fucking truck. It's been hounding us ever since we got in this damn... Sam, what are you doing?
Nothing. Get rid of it. My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about taking stuff?
It weighs like nothing.
The rule. What is it?
We only take what we have to.
That's right. Now come on.
Right, we should get time to craft here.
How far is this place?
We're close. Real close.
Haven't got a brick. Right, okay, that could be fun. That could be fun. We don't have one to pick up either.
What'd you find, Ellie?
Nothing. Looks like someone wants...
We did it. Not bad, old timer.
Get out of it. Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Little bastard. How annoying.
Through the store.
You sure it's safe being so close to them?
I'm the only one with the key, man.
And where'd you get that?
I killed one of them. He won't miss it now. Everybody through.
It's back here.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
So, how old are you? Me?
Right, so good.
How old are you?
Health, don't worry about health, we get all our health back. Actually, if we don't get all of... This is a weird one. If I remember rightly, even though this is kind of a, what you'd call an overnight stop, I don't think we start with full health.
Here we are.
I will use the molly. I've decided I'm going to use the molly.
Alright, y'all stay close, okay?
Now, you see, it doesn't get all his health back.
Yeah.
That's comforting.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
Take your time, Henry. Honestly, there's nothing urgent that we're doing here. Git.
Okay. Let's try to take him out quietly. Hey, I'll follow your lead.
So you go ahead. You go ahead and follow my lead, Henry.
Just trying to keep warm. How's it looking up there?
Okay, everyone move up.
Hey, you hear that? Click it. Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Niles! You see that shit? Not bad. Find something to hide behind.
did it.
Henry, give me a hand with this.
It is good fun using the molly there. I'd never have done that. Who was it? I think it might have been P-Dub. Doing not a low percentage run, he was doing an easy challenge. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Wait.
Hey, they're over here!
Oh no. God. Come on, everyone.
All right, check it out.
Should be able to craft at this point.
Let's go.
All right, kid, come on. There you go.
Oh, mind you, I suppose. No, you can't because obviously you just delay this QE.
Hurry!
Which you can't do. So why show the HUD, game?
Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? This is bullshit.
Hey, now!
What the fuck, Henry? We stick together. Fuck do we get out of here?
Sounds like they found us. Get him!
Wasteful. But not too slow. That was more. The more important thing there was that it didn't take too much time. You can always recover ammo later on. How come he's in contact with you, Leah? Seems to be the kind of person who should just be blocking completely. Well, don't just block him, you should be exposing him.
Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
No!
That was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll find it. Okay?
Maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Way ahead of you, kid.
Give me a hand with this.
Same time.
All right, come on, kids, go. Right, you go in.
Okay, don't need to worry about crafting or anything now for, because once we get onto the platform,
Hey, flashlights out.
once we get onto the platform, that's our crafting opportunity.
Someone's finally learning.
I'll have to have a look at that. I'll have to wait till I've got a moment. But yeah, like I said, that's somebody who should just be exposed. Don't let him bring you into his sordid little life.
This way.
Just expose him for what he is. He's a paedophile. He might not actually do it himself, but he kind of supports it. Huh, kind of. He quite blatantly does. Oh, I actually did get some health back there, which is weird.
Can we get out this way?
it, give it a shot.
All right.
Right, Joel, I do need you to swim this time. Swim! For fuck's sake. I didn't need that. Just clumsy. Actually, I don't even know if that was clumsy. I don't think I hit the controls in a different way there.
Let's go, Ellie.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
Right, so I'll get onto this platform, do my crafting, and then I'll have a look at that link. I mean, do you know a name for him? No, he'd never reveal his proper name. You mentioned Rick, but that won't be his real name. He wouldn't
that
dare.
generator still got some juice.
But it'd be great if he had a face. I'm not going to do the health, by the way, because I pick up a health pack before we go into the final section. Which should be plenty. Yeah, well, you know,
Sort of alarm.
it may be the case that the law can't deal with him, but I'll tell you what, when people know about him, there'll be other ways that he gets dealt with. People have just got to know who he is and what he looks like. The rest will take care of itself. Joel, reload, please. Thank you.
Seen how there was a clicker that didn't
Okay,
go
so
for
that
a
should
while.
be plenty help. Okay, this is where we need RNG to be reasonably kind.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something. Henry, see if we can lift this.
He's obviously got a little bit of a twisted mind.
This is awkward.
Yeah. I know, it's like every time.
Clickers!
What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go, get out of here.
Sam, you stay close to him.
Okay, please, I don't want to get hit by a stalker as I take the sneaky route. Well, not the sneaky route, it's just the quick route.
It'll be fine.
Damn close. Damn close. Had to be done.
Move it!
Far less concerned about using the ammo there than I was about losing any time, so I don't have a problem with that.
Is that Ellie? Joel, that's them.
Oh, thank God. We gotta keep running. Go away. Over there.
Sam! Ellie, get away from the door.
Maybe we can push it together.
Sam! He just rolled through.
He what? Sam, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, it's all good.
Getting us out of here. We'll hurry up there.
All right, go.
Everyone upstairs. Let's
Sam blocking me again, a little shit. More health. If I can pick it up, that'd be helpful.
Damn thing's stuck!
Here, give me a boost.
open it from the other side.
Make it fast.
Come on, Sam. You're not staying in here. What about you? I'll be fine. Come on, go.
Get ready.
Here we go.
No, here we don't go. Do with changing that. Don't need that. You are going to open the door. Thank you.
Move. Go, go.
Fresh air. Look at this.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Thanks for the warning on the other side, guys.
So where's this tower?
We're close. Come on, let's go.
Oops, Ellie walked right in front of me then.
How you doing, little man?
You
That was
get out
close
of it,
to
you
home.
little sh...
Yeah. Not one of our finest moments, but we made it out.
You annoy me so much.
Hey, look at that.
I really hope that something
What'd I
horrible
tell you, huh?
happens. No,
It's fine,
no,
man.
I'm not like that at all. No, I'm a very, very nice person. How's my health?
How you holding
Yeah, I can do it.
Business as usual, right? When I was with Henry, I took out a couple of infected by myself. Proud.
Yeah.
Okay. Weapons are good. That table doesn't move. Now I'm going to try my slightly new route here.
Get out!
Fucking sniper. Did you see where he came from?
Somewhere down the street. Right now.
It's kind
Stay here.
of chancy.
Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey, be careful.
There's just a little bit of RNG involved. Because you never know precisely where the guy at the far end is going to be. Could do with making him jump over the wall. No, he's done it again. Look at that! He won't jump! Why does that happen so often? Okay, so instead of going up the stairs... do it that way. Which is actually slightly slower. It is very slightly slower than going up the steps, but only if you manage to make the jumps properly at the top of the steps, which I've got a habit of not doing. And I've actually had a number of occasions where I've landed on this side of the fence. Oh my god, my TV wants to switch off. This is not a good time, TV. I got away with that. I could have had a blank TV screen then. Oh, I knocked his helmet off and knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. I could tell. Oh, why? Why? Do that so often. Took his helmet off again. Wow. What? That's three. 3 times now. Now, if I could get 3 helmet shots deliberately, I would actually be quite proud of myself. No. Well, that wasted some time, didn't it? I killed him. Come on. Actually, I don't like zooming in at that point. Or using the scope, if you want to be all technical.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
You alright, Sam? Yeah, I'm okay.
Thanks, Joel.
Look at this.
All right. We did it.
We should move.
All right.
Sam! Henry!
Oh, come on. Dino, for Christ's sake, you've even got auto-aim on.
Sam, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? I said I'm fine.
Come on!
Let's move!
I'll just keep the thing here for your disappearing infected. It's quite funny. Well, the second part of the shooting was okay, Cheer, but the first part was pretty dreadful. But I got 3 helmet shots. Wee. Wee. How odd.
Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Should be more than a few miles.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
You nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Okay.
What happened between you two?
Oh, we can do the elite strat here as well.
Tommy.
Not got to worry about picking the map
You're
up.
not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Didn't need
Here
Rem
we
to
go.
pick up a brick, obviously.
So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw the other.
And that's why he joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, I don't ever want to see your goddamn face again.
But he's gonna help us?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Well, through without his help?
Now, last night I did get a quick Maria, which in all honesty was the first time in a while. I'm just relieved that it can still work.
Alright, I need you to...
I know. Look on the fucking pallet.
Obviously, no high five for you, sweet Ellie, not this time. Because we're in a hurry. Got a reasonably good pace on here. I can't remember what time we started. Should have tried to make a note somehow.
Hey, go get the other one. You can use it as a bridge. But be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
Teamwork.
No.
Really? Just gonna leave me hanging? Alright. We'll see how this. Especially at 5. I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
Alright, let's go see if we'll just do that.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
I always thought scrounge was a very English word.
Ain't no way around.
Dialectical. But evidently not.
False alarm! They're friendlies.
Hey,
We've
thanks,
been dealing
Tommy.
with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joe. I had. We'll get her running again.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me
It's very astute of you,
Sorry,
Ellie.
I'll be right back.
What made you say that?
Yeah, of course.
He likes when you cut his ears.
No,
you
love
ever
you,
ride
really.
one?
I actually have.
When have you ridden a horse?
Winston, this soldier
Hey,
guy
thanks.
on his own.
No, that's crap.
You know, if
Hey,
you want,
thanks,
we can
Tommy.
take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
Hey, thanks. Hey,
There.
thanks, Tommy.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat.
Oh no, that's
All right,
unusual.
let's continue the
I
tour.
was actually slightly sharp. Flat is my typical
Yeah?
fault
Why are
there.
you here?
Okay,
Weren't you supposed
Just
to head back this morning?
try and get
waiting
this
on
to
Hauser
work.
and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
No, you know, we'll be fine. Just
Try and get a
home to your
repeat of
family.
last night.
Just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, look, take it easy.
One, two, three. Okay, it's all right this time. Like it was last night.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. It's included.
Joel. Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space. I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week. It feels like forever. I got something for you. Last year I went back to Texas, back home. Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it.
There are occasions when he takes a long time to walk forward there, and that is something that maybe needs to be looked at.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
Because Tommy actually does sometimes a slow Maria at that point.
I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on. I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was Maria and her father. They set up this place with the idea of being self-sustained. We have crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
The adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence between the plant farms.
You still got to deal with infected, though, right?
We don't. But it's the world we live in.
Well, maybe you don't have to be.
You sound like Marlene.
Open the door, Thomas, please.
These two geniuses are going to bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it 2. We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on. No rush.
To the left. Watch it.
Aaliyah Strat coming up. Aaliyah Strat coming up. We're gonna do the Aaliyah Strat. Now I did take, well, a good few hits on the first attempt yesterday, but I personally think that was a bit of an oddity. I shouldn't have picked that up.
That's good. Tommy's here. You good to go?
Should not have picked that up. That melee weapon that I dropped there was in perfectly good condition. I had all the hits left on it, and it was meleeed. Damn it. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, that's a bit wasteful. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good.
You see that?
That's pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
All right, Joe. Let's go talk.
Yeah, well, open the door, please, mate. Okay, Leia, this is for you.
Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
I don't know why. Don't know why. Would not lock onto him, but I don't care. We're through that. Absolutely through that. No problem at all. Perfect. Thank you, Leia. Thank you.
Maria! God damn it.
Don't miss that. Nice try. twat. Right, I do need to do something here. Oh no, I don't. Fair enough.
Spread out.
I didn't get to reload that properly. Whew, it was close. Oh, come on. Video, stop buffering.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it. I was actually having to refresh the stream then. That wasted a few seconds. No, I don't get that anymore.
She couldn't have gotten far.
I used to.
We'll find her, don't worry.
Kid.
She usually police stunts.
Nothing like this. What's going on?
Get him. Horse tracks.
There, 4 tracks.
Actually, anybody who follows me on Twitter should be able to call up, should be able to see when I, when the link posted to this run, and that'll give a very, very rough idea of when we started.
How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
Go around, I'll cover you.
What are you aiming at, Joel? What are you aiming at? Where is he? Where even is he?
That's all of them.
Very, very clumsy.
That's all of them.
Come on, back to the horses.
But it could have been slower, so that's an upside. Joel, come on.
Tracks keep going this way. So they didn't get
Triangle prompt again.
Be careful.
Wow.
Ellie?
Bitch.
Ellie!
I'm up here.
Christ.
Look out here. Search down there.
I'll check out this area.
Oh, you are joking. You bitch. Did you see it? The Molotov hit the masonry. I'm gonna fucking die now.
Do this.
Bastard. Total bastard. The aim was perfectly good, and then as I went to throw it, it kind of kinked up. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, the only good thing is that I didn't waste another molly. The bad thing is that I used a smoke bomb, which I really didn't want to do.
Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
Sound glitch, please.
That was fun. It's getting chilly.
It's that time of year.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
Get him. I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure. Whoa.
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse.
I must admit, if I had died in that, I would have been absolutely furious because it was just... Like, the aim was good. The aim was good at the moment that I was kind of drawing back, almost like drawing back to throw. They're not all dead, and that's why I go around this way. I never seem to get that now.
That's that.
Come on. Triangle prompt, yet again. How many times has that happened on this run? Triangle not responding. Oh my god. How, right, and anybody else playing this game is able to run about 14 miles beyond something and still pick it up.
Hey, I was thinking, I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? What about you?
Okay. But the good thing is I may not need to craft. So I want to make sure that I've got the
No, serious.
the shorty or the dablo, doesn't really matter.
Fine, I won't laugh. Aw, those monkeys.
Couple of rifle shots.
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
And I do have at least one smoke bomb, so we should be okay.
Get 'em.
Don't really pick up supplies on the way here. Everything is in side rooms, so of course we don't bother with that. Oh, I think I possibly did move the camera angle slightly there. So that's good, that's good. Could do with loading it up though. And that will do. Okay, we should be alright.
There it is.
Damn it, s'mores. More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
Winter section. I'm not even going to try to get the deer on the first shot. I just want to concentrate on getting the 2 shots that I should get. I think I had 3 restarts on it last night, which was just crazy. Usually, if there was... I might miss 1 shot on the deer in every, I don't know, 10 runs or something like that.
They were fireflies?
But I had to do 3 restarts because of the first shot. Oh, no. 2 because of the first shot, and 1 because of the second.
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I just want to make sure I get those shots. I'm not bothered about the trick shot. I can't do that. So I shouldn't have to craft anything at all. What I don't want is a blue screen. I've had a blue screen here before. 3 runs ago, something like
we're
that.
inside. Come on, kiddo, give
And
me
that was a
hand.
good run as well. Not as good as this, but it was a good one.
Thanks. Let's look around.
Okay, that'll do.
Hello?
Very slightly low on health, you know, lower on health than I would prefer to be, but if the opening part of the strat goes okay, I should be fine.
Kind over here. Anyone?
Just keep it down until we...
So this isn't the Anthony caliber strat. I can't do it. It's just too complicated for me. I've not got the fingers available to kind of deal with it.
Stay close.
But I'll take the P-dub strat of jumping into the room on the right-hand side, sprinting across the corridor. That gives me time to actually get the smoke bomb ready. And then switch over to... Pity I've got the rifle there.
Shit.
Didn't pick up a brick. Doesn't matter. Hey, Ocean! Hello there, dude.
Jesus. These little clickers.
No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Just keep searching, we'll find something.
No, you're quite right. It's kind of hell as well.
What the fuck are these guys?
Don't matter. We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
There's 2 ways out of this.
Kind of unfortunate. Don't mind. Don't mind. Really doesn't matter. Hey, Amy! Amy the baby's here. How are you doing, kiddo? Amy, you've always got Twitter open, haven't you? Can you do me a favour, Chuck? If you get a chance, just have a look at what time. Oh, it might not show you a precise time, but just be the nearest hour, won't it? Okay. I was just wondering what time I actually started the stream. Because it's a good run so far.
What do you want me to do?
But I think by now it's just going to be rounded up to the nearest hour, so it's going to be meaningless.
Oh man. Joel? Oh.
I'm gonna need you to pull.
Okay. Wait, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so it's just rounded up. Okay.
Let's get to the damn horse.
And I don't know whether it does actually round up based on half-hour increments. So it could be closer to 2 hours than 3.
Let's go.
Or, you know, it could be very close to 2.5 hours ago. It might be 2 hours 30 minutes. Sorry, 2 hours 30 minutes ago, and it rounds it up to 3 hours. I mean, obviously it won't be, but... Okay, so it's in between.
Alright. Just stay here.
That's alright. No, it's in between.
Ellie. Those were my friends you killed.
Yeah, I do know that I didn't start at precisely 5 o'clock.
Do this the hard way?
Or precisely 5 past even.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel! Now come on! Move it! There's no one here. Hurry! You're doing good. Just keep at it. Oh man. Here, lean on me.
No.
Well, can you walk?
Yes.
Then fucking walk! Come on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have any commands. This is YouTube after all. We have potentially a camera and chat. And that is it.
Joel?
Behind you.
What?
Ellie.
The kid's got a gun.
No, sadly not. I did have Nightbot set up for Streamlabs, and they stopped working. Just nothing would appear. Nothing was changed, no settings were changed or anything like that. Just, they stopped working. I didn't even look into it. I mean, it wasn't a desperate loss. You know, a novelty thing to have, but... It would have been worse if I had things like, I don't know, song requests and raffles and all that kind of shit, but it wasn't. It was just kind of information.
Oh, shit.
And anything that's information can just go below the screen, below the video window. You know what I mean.
Get the horse.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm really busy over the weekend in terms of crosswording, so... If I can find a little bit of time, which is frankly not that likely, I might try Amy's suggestion of putting this token, this code, in after my password on the login screen, see if that works.
Where'd you go?
sake. That? Really? Game? That took a long time, it just wouldn't steady.
How are you still alive?
It's the only thing about doing a run like this, you can't rest, you can't relax. I have this really bad habit, but it's almost necessary as well, is I always sit here with my legs crossed. The effect of that is it raises one leg higher than the other and just makes it more comfortable to rest the controller on it.
Everything's
That's why I do it, but then I end up with one dead leg.
This place is not creepy at all.
Always get slightly on the screen there.
No matter what, we have to keep them out. Let's hope they don't find him. Cover the windows.
Okay.
Make every shot count.
I've done this before.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nice shot.
Okay, I'll deal with this one. No. Nothing? Okay.
Get inside. You weren't kidding. You're a better shot for that thing than I am.
Well, maybe I did then.
Help me with this thing.
No. Okay, David? David?
Here,
Thank you
on the
very
right.
much.
Don't let him come in through the windows. More infected on this side. It's a big pack. They must have followed you.
Maybe they followed you and your friend.
Doesn't matter. Stuck in this together.
Wow. Well, not killed, David. Good result on the rifle ammo. Can't get much better than that.
We're getting out of this room.
Thank you, David. You took your time.
This way. Come on. I'll block this. Cover the stairs. Follow me through here.
Okay. You know where you're going?
I've never set foot in this place.
Oh, great.
It's clear. This way.
Right behind you.
How are you holding up?
You don't need to worry about me.
All right. Stay close. Come on. Hey, kid, you all right?
I'm fine.
No flickers. Get out of there! towards this one. So close.
That was weird.
Here.
Okay, it was still all right though.
Ready? You be quick. You keep a lookout for those.
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about me, David. I'm quite all right. In fact, I'm more than all right. I'm aight.
Alright.
There. That's what I said.
Here you go.
I'd love to know how that works.
Come on. Through here.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, old man. Jeez. Looks like someone already fought those things and lost.
I'm looking for these boys. Doesn't matter. Grab their gear. We'll look for an exit.
What am I doing coming back out up here? I always do that for some reason.
Keep your eyes open for anything we can use.
See anything?
It's a dead end. How on earth did they use this place?
So what do we do?
Hold our ground.
Is there any other choice?
We die. Get ready.
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know. Behind you.
Close?
Go. We're doing fine, kid.
It doesn't feel like it.
Just stay focused. We'll make it. Here come more.
How many of these things are there?
No idea. Just keep at it.
Oh, come on, guys.
It's a bloater!
Flop. Flop. I've only got 4 rounds. That is not as good as it should have been.
Yeah.
Damn it, it finished as well.
Like we killed all of them?
Oh, don't sound so disappointed.
More like disbelief.
I'll check the bridge. Listen.
No infected.
No infected. What'd I tell you? All right. Let's head on back. Check on that buck of ours.
Oh, humdy-dum-de-dum. That's my possibly least favourite section coming up now. The only what worries me slightly more with this is that I would have preferred to have been coming out of that with at least 8 or 9 rounds in the rifle, just to have a little bit of insurance. I think I've got 4, which is not good. Yeah, 4. It's a bit crap. And the only way that we can pick up any ammo here is from a dead body, and that is a delay that can cause a problem. Usually I'd do it, but it's that small delay, just pausing, that can cause an extra alert, so I'm inclined not to do it.
He said he wants her alive. He doesn't get to make that call. James told me it's the girl from the university. How many of our guys were killed there? Let's go check the building.
Okay.
You got it. Let's
Where do I
check
go?
over that way.
Where'd they go?
So I might take the risk here. Wow. How did I swap? Why did the weapon swap? The weapon swapped because I picked it up, that's why. Thankfully, it won't matter because I've got full health near enough. I mean, that is something I just don't want at all, but... oh well. Have to use it. Nice having so much shotgun ammo, though. That's a rarity. Not quite sure how I ended up with that much. Okay, so 2 isn't brilliant. It does mean I'll just have to get slightly closer to the 2 guys inside the lodge. I don't know why I went there. Found that it's not necessary at all.
Cover the grounds. Make sure she's not hiding somewhere over son of a...
Ooh, he's close. Fucking hell. Wow.
On this side of the lodge!
Right, so I've just got to get closer to these two guys, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I need the other guy to show up.
I'm gonna kill you,
bitch.
I got this.
What?
I got this fucking.
It was kind of in his face and didn't kill him. I mean, fair enough. That's the problem with the shotgun, I think. Oh, my bottom. Somebody come over here and massage my bottom, please. Oh, God almighty. Okay, let's go.
Where the hell are you?
Oh, might as well. No, might as well not.
Ellie!
Where'd she run off to?
For God's sake, stop doing that.
Where is she?
Why does it do that? Oh my God. I've got no choice, I've got to craft. I didn't realise I had nothing left. It's actually not that surprising. That wasted some time, but I didn't really have a choice.
Go check over there. Nothing, you gotta tell me!
Utterly appalling. Oops, that was crap. Now, I've got a problem with ammo here. I'm going to have to switch that out to the arrow.
Finish him off!
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Shit!
I've got to consider picking that bottle up, you know. I just think it has the potential to make this little area far less complicated. Because what happens here is, depending on where the guy is on the right hand side, I sometimes need a bottle. And if I do, it can be in there. A totally impossible location to try and grab it. So this is the difficulty here. I don't have a bottle to pick up here. So if I've got somebody who's in the way, which I haven't, okay. Well, funny how things turn out. But if there is a guy there and they've got nothing to throw at him, you can get through it. You know, it's not impossible, but it just means that you've got to sneak, which obviously is just slow.
That all right? Nowhere to go. You want out? Gonna have to come get these keys. No, you're not infected. No one. That was good, kid. It's gonna be all right. Oh.
Fucking don't. Wow. Wow. Alright, well at least there's not, I know he's going to be in the kitchen. I fucking hate that third one so much. Or is he? Or is he? I've not got a huge amount of ammo to use here. The good part is that I don't need ammo beyond this point. Not really. Just fuck you. I'm not even gonna try. You can actually just go really Rambo there, but I would have preferred to have something a bit more powerful.
Oh, Christ. I gotta find her. I gotta find her. Shh. Ellie.
Yeah, I think the problem is also you can't outrun him. If he sees you, you can't outrun him. Even though you're a young girl, very, very healthy, obviously, and not an old man. You can't outrun him. Ha.
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay to give up. Ain't no shame in it.
Oh, Lucy's got a date for her
Guess not.
Telegraph crossword
It's not your
debut.
style, is it?
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
You can try begging.
Fuck you.
You think you know me? Huh?
Yeah, Navy Clues, who you were seeing here occasionally, is a young cryptic crossword setter, and she makes her debut in the Daily Telegraph on the 24th of this month. Don't know. She's actually on Twitter at the moment. She's not been in for a little while, but she's probably working hard on crosswords, to be honest.
Ellie! Ellie!
Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off.
Not just any old crosswords, we're talking about cryptic crosswords, the thing that I do.
Feel that breeze, huh?
Now, bear in mind...
On a day like this, I just sit on my porch.
I mean, I've been pro for about 11 years.
My six string.
But I started first working on cryptic crosswords as a kid.
I reckon you'd really like that.
And I'm still learning.
What do you say? Huh?
That's the way it is. And Lucy is making her national debut on the 24th. And she's probably, I think, 17 now. That is damned young to be doing cryptic crosswords. Well, to be having cryptic crosswords published.
Another city, another abandoned quarantine.
Quite an achievement. Now, is Joel going to climb up here? Yeah, he is this time. That's good. Right, I've got a little bit of scavenging that I can do once we get Ellie up the ladder.
Maybe we cut through here, huh? Well, we could use that ladder. Here we go. Ellie? Ellie?
What?
The ladder. Come on.
Right.
Yes, I think what will probably have to happen, and I'll ask her to do it, is Lucy can either take a photograph of it or maybe try to scan it.
Oh my God.
Damn it. Didn't have time. Oh well.
Ellie! Ellie!
You gotta see this.
What is it?
Okay, well that'll do. I don't need guns. For the only reason I need any weapons now, anything gun-wise, is just to kill the clicker behind the cage. But I want to have... Yeah, I've got 2 and 1, which isn't bad.
Come on, hurry up.
It's manageable. Should be okay, actually. Because I'm not using the smoke bomb straight in the tunnel. I'm going to use the sneaky, direct way. There is a point at which I can go to a semi-jog, which should be alright if I get the timing right, don't alert anything.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
So it's all about not fucking up now.
Well, this place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down.
Oh, I love this piano
I ended up in a
music, though.
triage just like this. And everywhere you look, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
How can I have new followers? Nobody knows my PSN name.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The fireflies. Sure of
Right, I'll have little bits of ammo that I can pick up here. I'm not even going to bother. But I'm more interested in picking up supplies if I can. Because I think once we get down, once we're waiting for Ellie to drop the crate down, I may be able to craft, hopefully, at least another smoke bomb. Or a molly will do. I think I can actually jog a little bit further down here, but it's that chap there that's the pain in the arse. If you're jogging, he gets alerted from quite some way away. Don't take any risks here. This clicker can be a little bit of a slight pain. So I'll just give him a nice wide berth.
Up there. Ellie, get on up there and drop that crate for me.
See what we can make up. No, okay. Let's have an extra molly, that'll do.
Look out below!
Don't think they can reach us now.
Yay! Even made the jump. Wow. And my stream's frozen. Fucking useless thing. Swim, Joel. Swim, 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 swim. Or you'll drown. You know how it works. So, all we need now is just for the hospital to go well, which it won't, because it never does. But we just don't need to get stopped. We don't need to get... Well, we definitely don't want to get killed, but I think more to the point, we don't want to get slowed down too much. Which obviously getting killed tends to do. Now, yesterday we got a very, very lucky no boxes. Not today. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Very annoying, but that's what happens when you haven't got the powerful ammo available. Just takes more shots.
Come on. Get that door open.
And I think this is just revolver bullet here, isn't it? Revolver ammo. Not particularly useful. Actually, no, sod it. Because I'm not going to use it. I can't remember if I get a crafting opportunity. Oh, of course I get a crafting opportunity. I get a massive opportunity. Waiting for the ladder. So, with that stuff there, you never know. I might just have enough to make another smoke. I'm not confident, but I am able to craft something. I know that. So, we'll see what it is. The smoke would be great. And in fact, nothing else would be of any use at all. So.
Get on.
She's even got more confident with pallets as well.
Be careful.
I got you.
Okay, let's see if we can make another smoke bomb. That would be the ideal. Nah. Oh well. Oh, I wonder. I'll keep that just in case.
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
But 3 mollies and 1 smoke bomb should be plenty. In fact, when I did the... I'm pretty sure it was last night's run. I ended up just using mollies. Well, that lost me time because I didn't actually hit the button. Or put it this way, I certainly didn't save any time.
Oh boy.
Let me go ahead.
Doing my best.
For fuck's sake! How? How?
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you.
Fucking controller, just ignore the X button, why don't you? Just pretend I'm not pressing it.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Ellie, move.
The last thing that we want here is that silly getting trapped in the bus glitch. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? So please, hospital, just allow me to do the game normal. Eh? Oh, I didn't realise you do. I'd never actually spotted Ellie getting swept away there. Honestly, after all the times that I've played it, I've never seen that. And it's always been there, I've just missed it. For me, this has been the first point at which I actually see her. Okay. No, it's because, you know, you're mashing buttons, basically. You're not kind of noticing what's in the water. Because you know that you're getting swept along. I do need to make sure I pick up a brick. Okay, so as you could see, no problem there at all. There is no reason now why this shouldn't be perfectly okay, but they will stop. Actually, what they won't do on this occasion is stop. Maybe the game likes me after all. So, only the one, which isn't brilliant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the smoke bomb down here first, and then use the mollies for the rest of it. Yeah, well, it tried. It tried. I think the only reason I was able to get through that is I absolutely expected it to.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here?
Well, one thing was sure. It's been a no-death run. That's got to be a good thing, because that is quite a rarity for me.
Animal!
Shut the hell up.
I got you. I got you.
So, with that in mind, it could actually be a reasonable time. There's only really the financial district that slowed me down. The VOD will tell all.
I got you. I got you. Come on. Which way? We're okay. We're okay.
I said get back! Stop!
I don't think I've ever actually been through a run, Ocean, where I've not died once. So this could be a new experience. How it will affect the time, of course, it may not be that significant. But the VOD won't process for probably about 2.5 hours. It will show the time, but you'll only get to see the last 2 hours of it while it's processing. But that's fine. Actually seeing the total time will give me kind of a rough idea of how long it's taken.
Should be a straight shot.
But it feels like it's been a good run. Like I said, Financial District was a bit shit in that we had to go hunting around for one guy, but hey, we didn't get killed or anything like that.
Watch your head going through.
There were no enforced restart encounters because any areas were just bad. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked it. I know she'd have liked it.
I bet I would have.
Down there.
Which I don't think saves any time at all, but it's what the other guys do, so.
It's a little bit further now.
I know it's silly, but I still do have to do the pause on the cutscene, because that's what you have to do with the timer if you were doing a proper run.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. Right, so that's not bad. That looks like it's pretty good. The unfortunate thing is that you can't really... I'm going to have a look at the statistics. Statistics, have a look. So there is one for... Oops. Oh, you bitch. Total kills have just passed the 3,000 mark. Hey. See, 452. That's patently not correct. So it's just inaccurate, that thing. Yeah, it was a good game. I'm happy with the result of that. Amy, you going to do anything, or Leah, are you going to go on and do something? Oh, Leah, you finished. Hang on, did you finish your low percent run? Your low percent stratting? Well, it was basically just a low percent run, wasn't it? And then you were. Oh. No, I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what. If you guys aren't, Anthony is online. He's making an ESA winter. Well, he says he's doing the grounded speed run, but his Twitch thing says it's he's doing his ESA winter submission video. That might just be out of date. So that's always worth watching. And he's back as well, which is good. Oh, you didn't finish it? Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to go and watch Anthony now. And I'll wait for the... actually, I don't need to wait for the VOD at all. I can give you a very rough idea. I can't at the moment, can I? Because I'm still streaming. Shit, stupid boy. Oh, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you, you know, elsewhere or before. For those who want to go over and watch Anthony, I'll catch you there. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.